guys, and welcome to another pick a card reading. You are watching Readings with Abby. I'm Abby, and today we are getting messages from the angels. So what the angels want you to know. So let's see what we have in store for you. And guys, if you like my channel, if you like my energy and you enjoyed today's reading, please like and subscribe. I would really appreciate it. Become a part of the family. And if you would like to leave any comments, I appreciate that also. This is all I have to say, guys. It's real quick and simple today. Let's get into your piles. And as always, the timestamps will be in the description box as well as the comment section. Hey there, Pile One. So we are asking what it is that your angels would like to tell you today. I've left it open-ended just to see what comes through. So let us see. Now for you guys, we've obviously got Oracle and Tarot. So for your Oracle, guys, we have the card Support. We have the card Harmony. We've got Study, and we've got Answered Prayer. We also have Peace, the Fates, Building Blocks, and Imagine. And for your tarot, we have the 10 of Cups, the 4 of Cups, the 10 of Wands, the 10 of Pentacles, and the 8 of Pentacles. So let's get into your reading here. Now, I want to start off, the first ones that are standing out to me is Peace and Harmony. But I also just want to say we have support there. So you are supported currently by your spiritual team, by the angels, okay? So whatever you're going through right now and whatever is coming ahead, you are very much supported. And peace and harmony is coming into your life. So if you're feeling right now like that is something that you currently don't have, if you're wanting this peace and harmony, it is coming in for you. And it's making me look here at the 4 of Cups. This girl looking quite unhappy or perhaps bored, and so things are definitely changing there with the peace and harmony, and obviously correlating as well to the 10 of Cups, which is emotional fulfillment. So you guys are about to be very emotionally fulfilled. So we do have the 10 of Wands here. So for some of you, perhaps maybe you feel like you've been carrying a lot of burdens, a lot of responsibilities even, and this is definitely changing for you guys. And I just heard for some of you, and of course I have to look at all angles here, guys, because it is a general reading. So if this does pertain to some of you to a relationship, I just heard, even in a actual business sense as well, this could be someone coming in to help take the load. So if you sort of resonate with like, I've been having to do everything myself, this is really, really hard, hard work doing it all and going down this, you sort of see like she's been going and traveling alone. So, I feel that that's changing. And as I said, whether this is a relationship sense or whether this is maybe a business sense with the 8 of Pentacles there, there is help coming to lessen the burdens, lessen that responsibility and the weight. So maybe some of you guys have been praying for this. We have answered prayer here. So whatever this has been for you, this is getting answered now by your angels. They have heard you. And for those that don't resonate with, doing prayer or having, wished for something or asked upon a situation, if you maybe have just been sitting, again, going back to that 4 of Cups card, looking at this girl, if you've been sitting there, even just daydreaming about what, possibilities could happen in your life, what your future could be, and going, I don't have what I want right now, but this is what I would really like. And you've been, thinking about that, you've been daydreaming about that, correlating also to the Imagine card, then I think, definitely that's been heard. And, even though you may not have directed it outward to the universe or to, the angels or your spiritual team, just that thought of, imagining what life could be. And I just sort of heard the grass being greener on the other side. So maybe you've been thinking, I wonder what, if the grass really is greener on the other side, and you've been trying to, you've been sitting there sort of imagining what that would be like. It's almost like you've been manifesting this just by thinking about it, right? By visualizing it. But we do have the fates. So for a lot of you, this is something very fated, and this was meant to be in your life. So if any of you have been feeling a bit down about your current circumstances, do not worry, and thinking, is this all my life was meant to be or something like that? Do not worry. This is changing for you guys, okay? This is shifting. And like I said, if you've been wanting that peace and harmony is coming in for you. So now if this is in terms of, say, stability in general for you guys, this is definitely changing. So, with the Four of Cups there, with that hand in the cup, this could be an offer that is coming into you. You may not be seeing anything right now, maybe because you're a little too focused on perhaps what's not working out, but this offer is coming in. And I want to say, they're making me point out that because we have the Fates here card here, and I talked about, for a lot of you, this being fated, what is yours will not pass you by. So for instance, if right now, if you're not seeing this opportunity, you will eventually see it, because this is something that is meant for you. And sometimes too, even in life, if something really is meant for us, even if we see it and turn it down, or if we push it aside or something like that, or even if we walk straight past it, or sort of metaphorically, then it will still keep coming around to us because it is meant for us. So you are not going to lose out on this opportunity, okay, whatever this is for you guys. But there's definite stability coming in here, especially with that building blocks. So this is going to be a very stable foundation and something that you can definitely build upon for years to come. So if you're thinking this is a one-off thing, it's not. I'm feeling definitely that this is something that is ongoing for you guys, and something, like I said, that you're going to keep working on and, building up and up and up. Now, for those of you where this might be career related, if that's something you've really been hoping for, then, once again, with that 10 of Pentacles, I think, it's really going to enable you to have a lot of stability in your life. So for instance, maybe you will make enough finances to finally buy the house that you wanted. If you're, maybe on a mortgage or something, maybe you can pay the house off, that sort of thing. Maybe now you think, well, we've got the finances if you're with somebody, maybe to have a family, all those kinds of things. But there's definite stability coming in here in those regards. And for some of you too, this could be related to, of course, we have the study card, and sometimes too, that's what the Eight of Pentacles can talk about, sort of honing your skills, sort of working on some things. So if you're starting up a business, or maybe there's something that you're wanting to achieve that requires you to do some study. So whether you're, this is university or something like that, or whether it's just doing a simple course, or just maybe just gaining some more knowledge, reading some books, getting some more information about, what it is that you want to do, then, that is happening for you as well. And I do feel like, again, I'm going back to that support, that you guys are supported, and this is going to be very prosperous for you, and this is going to work out. For some of you, I do want to say too, with that study, it may feel a bit like this 10 of Wands energy, where, you sort of feel like it's going to be a long road. Maybe if some of you are doing something, for instance, I'm being called to sort of mention maybe like medical school, for instance, where I know you do, I've obviously I've not attended medical school, but I know that you guys do a lot of work, years, all that sort of stuff. So if you guys feel like, whew, this has felt like this is so much responsibility, this is such a long road. It's just, schooling in general. I know university, to get, your degrees and things can be quite difficult with all the study and stuff required, and the things you guys need to do. And so if that is the case, I feel like, so you can see here on the 10 of Wands how you've got that big tall mountain, but she's at the bottom of the mountain now. So I kind of feel like, you're nearing the end of this, and you're about to come to the fruits of your labor. So if you are feeling like, oh, there's so much, that I have to do, once again, I feel like for you guys, you're almost at the end of this now. And, that's, I think, where that 10 of Cups is going to come in, because, I think you're definitely going to feel a sense of relief, and probably that peace and harmony as well. But also too, and for some of you, this is what the Imagine could be about as well. You're sitting there, maybe if you are doing a degree, for instance, you're imagining, what your future could look like if you, got a job in this position or that position or whatever it is that you guys want to do. But also too, I feel like for some of you, maybe you're just starting out with this study, or maybe you're thinking, I should go back to school, or I'd like to go back to school, or maybe I need to, brush up on this and that for whatever it is that you want to do career-wise. And, it may seem a bit daunting, and you may think to yourself, oh my God, I'm going to have to take on all these responsibilities and add that on to what I'm already doing. But if that is something that you, want to do, and you're willing to put the effort in there, then once again, going back to that support card, you are supported through your journey. And I just heard that saying, where they say, like, you will never be given anything more than what you are capable of taking on. So just know that, guys, you have the capabilities to go the distance, is what I want to say. So for others of you, if this is a relationship, I mean, obviously, if you've been having issues or troubles in your relationship, maybe if you felt like things have become a bit heavy with this 10 of Wands card, maybe even, looking at this 4 of Cups, if maybe things have felt a bit like, maybe I'm sort of sensing like, when you sort of get into a bit of a routine and you feel like things have become, I don't want to say the word boring is the thing, I really don't want to say that word, but it's kind of like, where you just sort of, get into a bit of a routine, and maybe things have sort of not been as exciting as you'd like them to be lately. I feel that's changing for you guys. And again, that 10 of Cups coming in there with the emotional fulfillment. Maybe there's something that both of you, if you're with a partner, you've been hoping for, like buying that house, like being able to start a family and stuff like that. And with that 10 of Pentacles, that is definitely coming in for you guys. And this is that start of that building blocks. Maybe for some of you too, you've already started that foundation, and now is the time that you can really begin to build upon this. For others of you, there may be something that you need to sort of learn in order to get to that point. Do you know what I'm saying? So maybe, for instance, like if it's your first time buying a house, maybe there's some extra little bits of info that you need to look up on first, how to apply, all that sort of stuff. Or maybe if you're building a house, literally, if we're going to take that building blocks literally, there may be some bits and bobs that you need to sort of find out about, research, learn about first before moving forward. But definitely this is, going to be stability for you guys, and a lot of happiness. Now, if you are not with somebody right now, then, I do see this, perhaps coming in for you guys, if that's something that you want, of course, and that you've wished for. And this could very well be a fated connection. For some of other you guys, if, like I said, maybe there's a bit of work that needs doing on your relationship. Maybe you're feeling like, things have become hard and tough. You guys will pull through, and your spiritual team there, as well as the angels, of course, are supporting you right now to sort of transform this relationship and bring it into more peace and harmony. Yeah. What else? Am I seeing anything else, you guys? I just kind of want to, just like looking at that Imagine card, I just want to say, never stop dreaming, guys, you know, because honestly, really, nothing is impossible. You know, if you can dream it, you can do it. And, you know, if you guys have had thoughts about anything, you know, sometimes, you know, too, it can be quite daunting. You know, we can sit there and we can come up with this great idea for something, whatever it is, or we're thinking about something, we go, that would be perfect. I would love to have that. I would love to be doing that. I would love that kind of life, whatever it is, right? Relationship, whatever. And we think, oh, but you know, it's so much work, it's so much effort. But you know, honestly, guys, like I said, if you can dream it, you can do it. So you know, if you were able to come up with that idea and that vision, then it's got to be possible somehow, right? So that is what I have for you guys. I really hope you enjoyed this reading. If this resonated with you, please leave me a comment down if you wish. I would love to know if it did resonate, and I hope to see you guys on the next reading. Take care. Hi Pile 2 and welcome to the reading. So we are asking what your angels would like you to know. We have, tarot and oracle for you today, as always. Let's get into your oracle first. We have abundance, we have divine guidance, we have new love, we have surrender and release, we have building blocks, community, observer, and breathe. We also have the 5 of Pentacles, the 3 of Pentacles, the 8 of Swords, the 4 of Swords, and the 6 of Pentacles. So, I want to say here with the Observer card, guys, that I think that was going to sound a little creepy. I was going to say you're being watched. I didn't quite mean it like that, but I think the angels have been paying attention, let's put it that way, to your situation. And this is where the divine guidance comes in as well. So I feel like you guys are going to be receiving, I just heard, the next steps for some of you onto this next part of your journey. But I think you guys definitely are being guided right now. And for some of you, I am hearing sort of like the Fool card, sort of like some of you, this may be taking a bit of a leap of faith here with this situation. Now, of course, as always, guys, I have to go through as many possibilities as I can because this is a general reading. But I actually feel like the main energy here is for a lot of you, you are switching situations from a situation perhaps of a lack or a situation that was making you unhappy or not feeling at home. And I think you're going to be changing your environment, your scenario into something that's a lot more abundant for you, that's a lot more happy for you, and where you really feel like you fit in. I feel like that is the main thing for a lot of you guys. But of course, as I said, I'm going to go through the options. So yeah, we do have community. Now, for some of you, speak properly. Speak properly, Abby. Community. So I do feel like for some of you, there's some options here. I think some of you guys maybe are feeling like you're not happy in the community you're at right now, the environment that you're in. So maybe some of you are wanting to not just maybe, for instance, let's say change houses, but maybe you're wanting to actually leave your area. And this may not just be like a suburb move, of course. This could be moving the states. This could even be moving countries. And with this community card, like it kind of looks like Mother Giraffe is kind of saying goodbye to her little one almost. It kind of feels like. So, I mean, some of you even may be leaving the nest. And we do have the nest here on the 4 of Swords. So this may be literally, like I said, for some of you with that Fool card that I had in my mind, it may be a leap of faith. And so yeah, some of you might be going out on your own for the first time or something like that, and you may be, you know, sort of leaving the community that you're used to, that you know, and, you know, starting anew. So maybe this is a little bit scary for some of you guys. So that's kind of where I feel like the breathe comes in for those of you that resonate with that. So just breathe, take it easy. It's gonna be fine. Again, you've got that guidance from your angels, and you know, I just heard this sort of like watching you every step of the way. I don't mean for that to sound creepy, guys, but you know what I mean, right? Now, for some of you, you could be traveling as well. So this could be, like I said, a move, perhaps overseas, something like that. Because on the community card there, I don't know if you guys can see it, but it does have the word hotel. So this could be you guys actually taking quite a big leap there and moving overseas. Or, you know, just somewhere you haven't been before, even if it like is, as I said, another state. So that could be something there as well. And with the building blocks, of course, this for some of you is starting from scratch. So obviously, you know, you'll be building the foundations up from you know, well, from scratch, yeah, for lack of a better word, guys, sorry. Some of you may be moving for work with that Three of Pentacles there. You know, so again, though, this is going to be a whole new community for you guys, you know, a new environment to get used to. And with that new love there, I do feel like this is something that you guys are really going to fall in love with. Now, the important thing here in this transition, of course, is that surrender and release. So you guys, it is very important to surrender to the new, okay, but also release what is no longer serving you. So if that is perhaps an environment that wasn't serving you there with that Five of Pentacles, you know, maybe there was some disappointments there was something of lack, a situation that, you know, wasn't serving you, that wasn't making you happy, or you know, maybe you were without in some form, and you know, in order to get to the new, this is asking you to, once again, I'm going back to that Fool card, take a leap of faith. So that surrender and release there is really important. But once again, I'm guided back to that divine guidance. So you guys are, you know, guided at this time and protected and all of that wonderful stuff. So we have the abundance card, guys. So if you're worried about what you're walking into or what you're stepping into in the next phase, it is abundance. So do not worry. Again, that breathe card there as well. So don't worry about what is next for you guys, because it is going to be a period of abundance. So if you're coming from that Five of Pentacles energy, you are stepping up another level, guys, into abundance. And you're coming in out of the cold, and, you know, things are going to be definitely changing. Some of you, again, just picking on that Four of Swords card, you know, some of you are maybe a little reluctant to leave the nest, or to leave, you know, the situation you're in. You know, sometimes we put ourselves in situations, or we are rather in situations that don't necessarily serve us. But at the same time, it's something familiar, it's something that we know, and we often, you know, don't want to make a change, even though we may realize change is good, because we're afraid of, you know, leaving what we already know. And sometimes the unknown can be really scary. But trust me, guys, if you take this leap of faith, it is going to pay off for you, because we also have the Six of Pentacles here as well. Now, I want to tell some of you, if there is a chance that maybe you feel you can't fund this new change, you know, if you think this leap of faith is going to take more money than what I have, if you think that, you know, there is some form of lack there, I do feel like possibly for some of you guys, this isn't going to resonate with all of you, but there could be some kind of financial support coming in for you guys, some kind of financial offer. Now, like I said, if this is related to work and that Three of Pentacles, maybe some of you guys are getting a job offer, or there's some kind of offer here that is going to set you up. And I just heard for some of you, if that's the case, and maybe perhaps you're moving overseas, you know, the company, for instance, may be taking care of quite a few things for you, for instance, your visa, or maybe setting you up with a place to live and things like that. So, you know, once again, these things are being taken care of. So with that new love card, let's address that because we haven't yet. So you know, definitely I think this is something that you're going to fall in love with. Wherever this is that you're headed, this is definitely going to bring you joy, love, and also abundance, right? So this is going to be something happy for you guys, okay? So don't worry that you're going to end up in the same perhaps situation you're in now if it's something that's not making you happy, or if it's a situation of lack. And there may be some, you know, thoughts around that are holding you back with this Eight of Swords here, that may be keeping you stuck. And again, maybe it's that feeling too of, okay, what if I change my situation and, you know, I end up in the same place? Or if, you know, it doesn't work out, whatever it is. And I think that fear and that sort of reluctance to, you know, sort of go against the surrender and release, excuse me, is keeping you guys stuck. And so, you know, it is really important right now to pay attention to your thoughts and how you're seeing and viewing things. Try and stay as positively as you can. And once again, I'm directed back to that breathe card. So just take a deep breath whenever you feel stressed out, guys. Your angels have you, your spiritual team has you, and, you know, you are supported through this journey. So don't worry about that. You know, for some of you as well, this may be completely starting up again in terms of, you know, maybe, you know, so maybe it really is starting from the beginning. Maybe you're having to start again in all ways, you know, an environment, a home, or somewhere to live, right? You know, your community, so maybe you're having to leave friends, maybe you're having to start again with finances even. But once again, you guys are protected, and you're going to be able to build things up from a really stable foundation. That abundance is coming in for you guys. Now, like I said, guys, I have to take all angles here. So if this new love is relating to a relationship, okay, for some of you guys, perhaps maybe you had to or are having to really leave a relationship that isn't serving you or that isn't making you happy in order to step into a new one, or in order to be open to new love coming into your life. So that could be a possibility as well for some of you guys. And if that is true, I do feel like with that Six of Pentacles there, that this is going to be a harmonious relationship, a very balanced relationship, and I think that both of you are going to work off each other very well. We also have with this Three of Pentacles here again, sort of confirming that, you know, you guys, I think, are going to work together well and very much as a team. So know that there as well. And, you know, there's a lot of abundance coming in for you and this person when, you know, this union occurs, if that's what you're resonating with. But it is important to, once again, surrender to the new and release the old. So, you know, if we're clinging on to things, you know, too tightly that aren't meant for us, that we need to release, then it makes it really hard for us to step into the new. And a lot of the times too, it doesn't even open the door to something new for us. So we remain sort of stuck, if you will, like that Eight of Swords energy in our current situation. So just be aware of that as well. I just sort of heard for some of you, maybe you're worried about what your community may think. So for instance, how do I put this? I don't want to say reputation, right? But maybe perhaps, for instance, if some of you resonate with this being a partner maybe that you've been with for quite some time, and, you know, you're wanting to leave this behind, if this is something that, you know, has been making you unhappy, that hasn't been working out, and, you know, maybe you're worried about what the community is going to say, what others may say, like friends, family, something like that. Just trust me, guys, this is going to be okay, and you are supported through this journey. So if this is a leap of faith that you are needing to take, that you are supported. But I just wanted to mention that that's not going to be for everybody. In general, guys, with that Four of Swords too, you know, some of you guys, I do feel like this home is going to, if this is moving to a new place, rather, maybe not specifically a new home, I think it is going to feel like home for you guys, and I think you are going to be able to sort of get yourself sort of blended in very easily with the community around you, and the place that you know, the new place that you're living in, and you're going to definitely feel in that energy of wanting to you know, build those blocks and get yourself sort of situated and you know, continue building upon your life, because I think that wherever this journey takes you, it is definitely something that feels very homely to me, and you feel very at peace within it. Now, yes, sorry, I've just reminded myself of something. Building blocks. Yes, that was a card that we got in pile number 1. So I just want to say, for some of you, this could be a continuation on from pile number 1. If you didn't feel called to pile number 1, that is totally fine, guys. Don't just go and watch pile number 1 because I said about that one card. But if you're feeling like maybe you were called between pile 1 and pile 2, you might want to go listen to pile 1 as well, because there could be some extra messages for you in there. Other than that, guys, this was your reading. I really hope you enjoyed. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed my channel. If you like this reading today, and you know, comment down below if this resonated for you. Other than that, guys, I will see you on the next reading. Take care. Hi, pile 3, we are on to you guys. You are the final pile of today's reading, and we are getting messages from the angels. We have tarot and oracle today, as per usual, so let's get into it. For your oracle, we have surrender and release. We have new beginnings. We have freedom, ideas and inspiration. We've got orphaned, time to go, here and now, blessed. And for your tarot, we've got the Page of Swords, the Queen of Wands, the Ace of Swords, Judgment, and the Ace of Wands. So, now I will tell you in the beginning, the one that did confuse me a little bit was the Orphaned card. But I'm kind of understanding it more now as we are finally starting the reading. But as I was dealing it, I was thinking, where does this fit into your reading? So obviously the orphaned would go with the surrender and release. So I feel like some of you may be in a situation right now where you have been, perhaps where you felt a little maybe out of place, where you felt a little bit lonely. Maybe you felt like, you know, you don't have a lot of support right now. Maybe, you know, you felt that you don't have a lot of, you know, people around you, or, yeah, just feeling a little bit lonely and a little bit sort of, I don't want to say the word outcast, guys, sorry, but sort of feeling a little bit, well, I just heard without a place to call home. So that could actually literally be the case for some of you. And if it is, you know, I'm really sorry to hear that, but don't fret, because this is a really, really great positive reading. But no, I just feel in general for you guys, I just think it's just a bit of a feeling of loneliness, maybe not feeling like you fit in where you are at the moment, or feeling like you're, you know, fully at your potential and things like that. You know, there could be a few things here at play. The idea here is to surrender to this and the changes that are coming for you, okay? And, you know, I know sometimes change can be scary, and, you know, we're not always sure what the change brings, but, you know, the thing is, you don't know. It could be something really, really fantastic, which is kind of the energy that I'm getting here for you guys. So, you know, it's really beneficial to just learn to sort of go with the flow, give in, and, you know, let what wants to come to you, you know. Because if we resist change, then, you know, sometimes we are blocking, you know, blessings that want to come in for us, new beginnings, and you've got the new beginnings card there, and you've also got the blessed card, so, you know. So surrender and release whatever it is that's not serving you anymore. So we do have this time to go card as well. So for some of you, this could be leaving a certain situation behind. This could be leaving an environment behind. This could be leaving an old version of yourself behind as well. This could be a number of things. This is a general reading, of course. One of the messages that the angels do have for you right now is it is important to be in the present. So don't be too overly focused about the future, okay? But don't be looking back towards the past, okay? Because obviously if you're looking back towards the past and we're focused on that, we can't see what's ahead. And if you look at this girl who is running here towards the door that is appearing, she is not looking back. She's just going straight ahead. So, so definitely don't look behind. I'm kind of hearing like, just don't look back. What's that? Ooh, yes, I'm getting that Oasis song. Don't look back in anger. How does that go? I've got to think now. I'm just hearing the bit, her soul, I think it's her soul slides away, but don't look back in anger, I heard you say. I don't know if that resonates with anyone. Maybe you like Oasis or something like that. But you might want to look that song up even. But I think the main idea here is just, keep moving forward and, oh, you know what I'm seeing now? Are they in, now I've got to think where they are. Is it video games? I think it's kind of like video games sort of stuff where, you're sort of on a platform and as you're sort of running, the platform is already falling behind you. Do I want to say some of that was in old, like Super Mario games and stuff? Possibly. Anyways, I think you know what I mean, guys. And so it's kind of that thing where it's just like you just have to keep going, you know what I mean? There's no turning around, there's no turning back. It's just really important for you guys to keep moving forward. Really, really be in the present, be in the now to get all the benefits that you need to get from this change, this shift. So we have the new beginnings card. So obviously new beginnings are coming to you guys. And with this orphan card, it does look like she's obviously, quite sad. This energy is going to obviously be shifting for you guys now. So new beginnings are on its way. So, again, I'm kind of getting almost that 5 of Cups sort of energy too, where it's really easy for us to continue to just focus on maybe what hasn't been working out or what feelings we may be in right now, if they're, sadness and disappointment, regret, whatever it is, right? Excuse me. It's so easy to just wallow in the sadness, right? But there is that saying, don't, well, actually, no, I don't want to say that. Forget that. But, it is easy to get caught up in that energy. But that 5 of Cups does talk about how, there is still 2 cups standing behind us. We're just not seeing it. But that's the thing. See, if you're going to stay in this energy, and the same with that here and now, if you're going to look back at the past or look back at how things have played up until now, you're missing out on opportunities that are coming towards you in the future. And, obviously, if you want to take an example of this girl who's running here, with this time to go card, if she's looking behind her, she can't see the door that's approaching, can she? So she's missing out on an opportunity there. But of course she's not, because she's looking straight ahead. So that's what your angels really need you to do right now, okay? Again, we do even have the door here on that here and now card. So this opportunity is ready to open up for you. This new beginning, this egg, whatever this creation is, whatever this is for you, but you just need to be in the here and now. So blessed again. Yes, there is blessings definitely coming in for you guys. Now, what blessings are we talking about? What is this change? Now, I do feel for a lot of you, this is okay, I feel like there's about 2 different scenarios here, but they could be sort of blended together. And I think, for a lot of you, this is a shift in your personal power. So we have the Queen of Wands here. We've got the Judgment card, and we've got that Ace of Wands. So I do feel like this is you coming into the prime of, you know, sort of yourself. Maybe even discovering things about yourself that you know, aspects of yourself that you didn't know that you had within you. For some of you, you know, with this time to go, and, you know, realizing that, you know, surrendering and releasing and moving on to these new beginnings, this may take some courage. This may take, I'm sort of seeing the Fool card now, right? So this may take a leap of faith. But, you know, with this Queen of Wands, you know, this energy wants to tell you, remind you rather, that you have this courage within you, that you have this strength, you have this power. Okay, and you know, you may be shifting into a very powerful presence amongst your community, amongst other people. You know, people may really see this glow up, this change in you, and you know, start noticing a difference here. And you know, again, with this Ace of Wands, this is new beginnings. Once again, we've got that new beginnings card, but this is, you know, all about you know, sort of, yeah, I'm really feeling personal power is a main message here for you guys, sort of really stepping into the ultimate version of yourself. You know, we do have the card Freedom there, which works very well here with the Judgment card. So I do feel like, and also the Surrender and Release. So I do feel like some of you are releasing an older version of yourself. And you may be going through the final stages of that now. And you're coming into a newer version, and you're going to feel so much lighter, is what I'm hearing, for releasing what no longer serves you. And you're going to know what that is. Again, this is a general reading, so I mean, you know, take what resonates, but you are definitely going to be feeling a lot more free and, you know, light. But enlightened as well. I just heard the word enlightened. So for some of you, that there as well, very liberated, just ready to take on, you know, whatever wants to come in next for you, whatever's, you know, ahead. Excuse me. Now, we do, of course, have ideas and inspiration. So for some of you too, this is about heading to some kind of idea that you may have, or that's coming in for you. So the Ace of Wands can talk about, you know, new inspiration, ideas, passion that's been sparked, you know. And again, with this Queen of Wands energy, this is a very creative energy. This is a very courageous energy, you know, and this Queen of Wands right now is asking you to be brave. It's asking you to not be afraid to step into the new. So once again, with this Time to Go card, I think that really complements the Queen of Wands, because it's time now. If you do have an idea for something, if you do want to pursue something, or even if it is just stepping into a new version of yourself, yes, the time is now. Go for it. So if you've been questioning that, if you've been wondering, should I do this? Should I go for this? Should I take this next step? The answer is yes. And we have the Page of Swords here as well. For some of you, you know, this ideas and inspiration could involve you having to do a little bit of research, get to your knowledge up, you know, but also this can talk about being at the idea stage of something as well. So, you know, maybe things haven't, you know, sort of, there's no action that's been taken just yet, but maybe you've been in the idea stage of something. But of course, you know, I see wands as action, so I do feel like action is coming. Now, we do have the Ace of Swords here. I haven't talked about that yet. The Ace of Swords as well is like some kind of a download, so this may be, you know, even coming from the higher realms. Maybe the angels are giving you, you know, some downloads right now to give you some ideas and inspiration as to how to move forward, or what can be possible for you in the near future, and what you are capable of. And if it's not coming from an outer source, it's coming from yourself, and there's that realization there of what you are capable of, realizing that you are, of course, this Queen of Wands energy. Now, of course, when I say the Queen of Wands, okay, this divine feminine energy, it doesn't have to be you know, gender specific. It's just that type of energy that's coming through. So what else have I not talked about? Yeah, so I mean, like I said, for some of you, I feel like it's a new version of yourself. So you're sort of like reinventing yourself, if you will, and you're stepping out of the old into the new. And I just saw like certain, like for instance, like a snake, how they shed their skin. So it's kind of like that as well. But it literally sometimes I swear I have like a one of my spirit guides has a really funny sense of humor, because I literally just like saw someone stepping out of like a costume to get ready to get into the next costume. So I don't know, maybe they're a like actor or something like that, or maybe they do plays and things like that. I really don't know, but anyways, I just sort of saw like someone stepping out of a costume. I'm going to say it's a bunny costume too, by the way. I don't know what the next costume was, but it's like they've got all these costumes around them and they're stepping out of. So anyways, if that has relevance for anyone. Anyways, but what I'm also noticing here, guys, and this was not going to resonate for everyone. This will be very, very specific if it does resonate, right? But I feel called to say it anyways, right? With this orphan card, we do have a girl here who is in what appears to be a wedding dress. And when I looked at that new beginnings card, I saw, she's holding the flowers, kind of like how a bride holds flowers. For some of you, this may be leaving a relationship behind. Excuse me, and this Page of Swords too could be for some of you. And I said this will be very specific if it does resonate for anyone, right? That you may need to be doing some kind of research right now. It might be legal sort of research or something like that, if this is resonating for you guys. But if that is resonating for anyone, once again, I think you're going to discover this new version of yourself, and you're going to feel reborn is the word I really want to say, guys. That's the word, reborn, especially with that Judgment card and the freedom. So if you feel like, for some of you too, if that does resonate with that marriage card, it could be, I'm hearing, I have to do all the options, guys, but I'm hearing it could be like a widow sort of situation as well. My condolences if that is the case. Yeah, or perhaps a relationship, basically a committed partnership is possibly ended for some of you, and you may be needing to look into some legal stuff in order to take the next steps. That's just for some of you, but again, even if that is the case, you are coming into a much more positive future for yourself. It's just, again, I just want to point out, guys, it is really important right now to focus on the now, not be too caught up in the past, but not be too obsessed about what's coming in the future. And that's just really going to help you guys to sort of go with the flow, and also to sort of vibrate with that surrender and release energy, which is really going to help you sort of move on here, like this girl is towards that door that's approaching. And with this card too, I mean, you can see the door. I can see a little bit of detailing on it. So I would say, for some of you, you are pretty close to this new door opening for you. So I wouldn't say it's too far away. What else? But you're definitely blessed at this time, guys, and your angels are with you. So this is a blessing coming in. This is definitely a new era is what I want to say. A new era for some of you guys. And I'm just noticing on this Ace of Swords card too that we've got the infinity symbol there. So that may mean something to you guys. But of course, speaking of the infinity, we are approaching the Lionsgate portal. So that could very well mean that the Lionsgate portal could be bringing something very abundant your way, or this could be, a part of the change here that's happening for you. And I was going to do a Lionsgate portal reading, guys, but these days I just, I don't always have the privacy that I need and stuff, and I already had what's the word I want to use, guys? Struggle to find the right word sometimes. But I already knew that I needed to do this reading for you guys, because the angels wanted to come through with some messages. So I sort of didn't end up doing the Lionsgate portal. And also too, I did notice that there was a lot of people doing Lionsgate portal readings, and I thought, well, you guys are probably covered with the Lionsgate portal, as much as I was actually kind of excited to do one. Next time. But that, anyways, going back to the infinity symbol, that could definitely be, to do with the Lionsgate possibly for some of you. And if not, then, the infinity symbol, may mean something personal to you. But you're definitely approaching a new time, new beginnings. There's freedom ahead, guys. And I just heard for some of you too, if this is in regards to an idea for a business, a dream or something that you've had, this could be creative freedom as well, where you're finally able to express yourself fully creatively and you sort of not be held back in terms of, your artistic expression. So that's something else for some of you guys as well. I really hope this helped, guys. I hope that you have enjoyed today's reading and that it resonated. If you like my energy, if you like my channel, please like and subscribe. I would really appreciate it if this did resonate with you guys. I'd appreciate also a comment down in the comment section. Of course, you don't have to. But this was your reading once again, guys, and I will hopefully see you on the next one. Take care. Bye.